Hello, this is Bjorn here. I'm going to do a little how-to video on how to take out the seats and how to take out these overhead storage containers here. It's pretty straightforward. The seats are actually really straightforward. You can see all these seats are already unbolted. They're all over the place. It's kind of crazy having to hop around them, but we're taking them to the dump, so that will be nice to get them out of here. The seats, really quick, are very straightforward and easy. You can see, there's a bolt here, it goes onto the chair there, and then there's a bolt on the back side, so you have two bolts against the sidewall there, and then you have little bolts down here that actually are in this groove. The easiest way to get those out are to actually take a little extension on a socket. So if you're using an air tool, that works, but I found a tough time getting in there, and so I was using an air wrench on the side. And then down here, I found putting a little socket on, a little extension. I was able to get everything off pretty easily, so that was really nice. I did find that there were a lot of different size nuts put on. This was the most common one, but there was a bunch of different ones. So it was a pain in the butt trying to size everything. These were a little trickier. I started taking those off, and what I came to found with the construction is that you actually have this rail along the back, and then you have another rail that's actually, let's see if you could see it. There's another rail that's actually up here. You can kind of see, it's a little dark, but you can kind of see another rail. And then you have these brackets, and that's how this whole structure is supported all the way down. They run the wiring in the back, they do all that. There's a little gap right underneath here where the air actually blows through, and then you have your little rack up here with the lights and help switch, whatever, all that good stuff. You have a light back here, and then you have a light actually up here. Now the way I'm taking these down, they're about to all come down. I just kind of started taking screws off and all this crap off until I figured out how it was assembled. And it'll be interesting to see in the next few minutes how all these come down, but I've taken all the bolts off back here, taken all the screws out that hold the bracket up, and I've done that on both. Something to keep in mind is that in order to get access to this, you actually have to take off a back panel. Now there may be a better way to do all of this, but I couldn't find a video or an instructional link online how to do it, so I just kind of did it the way that I found best. And this panel back here, you actually take off. There's a screw in this corner, a screw in this corner, and then you have 4 screws down here. The panel itself looks like this. So you can see there's your one screw hole, your other screw hole, and then you have spots for a few screws along the length of it there. And then I took pliers, and I actually just grabbed with pliers back here, and I'd pull the panel up. And that exposes all this. And then I disconnected all the wires, pulled the screws out, pulled the screws out from the bracket there. So that was pretty straightforward. Here was a little bit of a pain in the butt, because the way this is attached, you can see this is the front door, and then this actually is meant to sit back up there. So once you unscrew it, obviously you can fold it down, and then you gain access back there. Now to get that to do to fold down like that, there's actually one screw that's back up here. It's right in there, and then there's an identical one on the other side, so you can actually see another screw. Well, you can't see the screw because I already took it out, but there's another screw that typically goes right in there. So once you take those two out, it's usually clear sailing. I did find that some of these had a screw in the upper corner right here and right here, and took those out. But once you did that, it's pretty straightforward. The other tough thing was getting access underneath here. You can see there's I didn't get these two out yet. These were probably a problem, but you could hardly see it. Sorry for the light, but you can see a screw here and a screw head here. So getting access to that is kind of a pain in the butt. You could always take off the whole assembly, but I was trying to do as little as possible. Just get these things down. And now what's left is the rail up here has a bunch of larger bolts in it, and I'm about to take those down, and it should pretty much come down. You can see all the crud here. It's kind of interesting. All sorts of crud. Can't wait to get all this stuff out. It's going to be great. Tomorrow I'm going to take it all to the recycler, and they'll actually recycle the seat with the cushions on it. I tried to sell them, but no one came to pick them up, and of course once I put them on for free, everybody was calling because they all want to recycle them, and I figured, oh, what the hell, I'll just drive the bus down there and unload them. So you can see here, I already started taking it off. I have to disconnect these wires before I go any further. Looks like that actually comes off pretty easy. Look at that. Very few things in life are that easy. That's always nice. Didn't plan that. I wish I could have, because that was too simple. Now that means something else today is going to be really difficult. So you can see how the rail's coming off back here, and it's all going to start coming down. So I'm just going to keep going down the line and pulling out the bolts, making sure all the electrical's disconnected. I'm probably just going to cut some of these wires. And yeah, we're going to go all the way down the line, and hopefully both these side panels are going to be down on those overhead storage bays. So I'm leaving the bathroom for right now, because tomorrow we're also going to try to get it registered as an RV, so that's going to qualify for my bathroom. We'll see how all this goes though. So maybe get another video in tonight if I don't get crushed by these overhead storage bins, or I will try to get one tomorrow after all is done. We will be moving the bus early in the morning. And just in case you guys are curious, sorry I didn't mention this earlier, this is a MCI 102A3 bus. So 1985, it's a little older, but really nice bus. I'm really looking forward to getting this converted into a living space. It's going to be really, really nice. Alright, well, until next time.